Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another edition of Juicing with Jay. Today, I am trying something new to deal with the issue that I've been having for almost a year with my neighbor's dogs. Don't get me wrong, I have some good neighbors on both my side, my left side and my right side. About a year ago, my neighbor got this puppy German Shepherd, and oh my God, it's been a terror to me and my family. And you know, he's good about pulling in the dog when, I send him a text that, he's just barking way too much. But there are days when he's not at home or the family's not at home and they can't get to the dog. And it's just, he barks at everything. He barks at falling leaves. I'll give an example in the video of him barking. As soon as I open my bathroom window, he just started barking. So I went on Amazon and I purchased these two high frequency dog deterrent barkers. So they're outdoor bark control. So what this does is it sends out a high pitch noise whenever the dog barks in the area that this is placed. So like right now, you could hear him barking. I'm in the dining room and you could hear him barking, and his bark radiates throughout the whole house. And this dog is near my daughter's room, so when he barks, she hears it the most. So hopefully this works. If this one doesn't work, I'm gonna get something bigger. And then my neighbor on the other side, on the right hand side, he just got a husky, and that husky howls in the night and early in the morning. And I've had to text him a couple of times to ask him to bring his dog in or do whatever he needs to do. Granted, we all love our pups, and especially me as a new dog owner, that's one thing, but other people don't love our animals the way that we are supposed to love our animals. And so I think that's a real big inconvenience if you have dogs barking all day and night, especially when your neighborhood is a quiet neighborhood and then it goes to sounding like Iraq with all the barking. And it's nerve-wracking, especially when you're at home 90% of the time. So anyway, I bought these two dog deterrents. They're called outdoor bark control. So hopefully this works, and I could put at least tone them down at least to 20 to 40%, because the barking is really working my nerves at this point. So I'm trying everything in my power to not be that type of neighbor, but this is just another step that I'm making before I go to any other steps. So like I said, my neighbors are pretty cool as far as bringing in their dogs, but sometimes they're just not able to get to their dogs. And I hate, I really hate texting them, but for the love of Jesus, you got to keep your dogs under control, and just they're your dogs, not our dogs. So I shouldn't be able to hear your dog barking when I'm trying to enjoy the comforts of my home. So if it works, I'll give you guys an update and let you know what happens. And if not, I'll move on to another device or find another way to try to. So this is what it looks like. It has a space for the battery, a space for mounting. I have some 9-volt batteries right here. It has a couple of different settings, and hopefully this does the trick. All right, so hopefully this helps you guys if you have neighbors with barking dogs and things of that nature. But I'm just to the point where I felt like I had to spend a couple extra bucks to try to get something to get these dogs to stop barking. It's getting ridiculous at this point. So this is supposed to work for up to 50 feet. I already have a couple of places where I feel like I could mount them, and hopefully we could get some type of resolution to this problem. All right. So to let you guys know the extent of the barking, I'm going to post some videos in here so you can hear what I hear just sitting inside my home. And you guys have probably heard the dog barking while I'm shooting videos. You know, if I'm talking in the backyard, he'll, you know, and I'm just like, oh my Lord. Anyway, so I'll post a couple of videos so you can see that I'm not out of my mind. And we'll just go from there. Like right now, he's barking right now. Perfect example. Perfect example. Nothing happening outside. Leaves probably just fell and he's barking at it. All right. So I'm going to post a couple of videos so you guys could really hear what's really going on, and then we can move from there. And if you are a dog owner, please be mindful of this video. Please take into consideration what I'm saying, that that's your dog and not your neighbor's dog. And you shouldn't subjugate your neighbor to all that barking and a ruckus that goes on when, you know, having a pet. We have to be responsible pet owners. All right. You know the motto, each one teach one, juicing with Jay. And I'll definitely see you on the next video. Peace. So as you can see right now, dog is barking. I just opened up the bathroom window, and so I'm going to pan left and right so that you guys can see that there is absolutely nothing happening right now. Nothing at all. So I'm walking on the side of my house. This is the first time I've been on the side of the house for a while. And I'm actually surprised that he's not barking. I guess we have success, because usually if I walk on the side of the house, he would bark, 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 and I have one of those devices set up, and he did that one bark and that was it. Let's see what happens.
You know, you gotta teach the babies, Miriam. Each one, that's what I always say.